Ever woken up, deep divers, with a mind conundrum? You're like, is it my intuition? Or am I just being emotional right now? Is it my intuition or emotions of fear right now, Ralph? Maybe my intuition or maybe not. Maybe just emotions of worry? Like, I need to know right now, Ralph. Is it my intuition or my emotions? Okay, don't worry, deep divers. We're about to find that out for you. Okay? Okay. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the mysterious art gallery. I'm just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I'm sending you tons of intuition today. Take that, take that, take that. Deep divers, how to tell the difference between your intuition and your emotions. How to know if it is your intuition or emotions. Emotions of worry, emotions of fear, or maybe it's your intuition. Like, how can we know which one it is right now, Ralph? I got a great question that came in, deep divers, actually on the Instagram live. Wonderful young lady was like, Ralph, how do I know it's my intuition speaking or it is my emotions? Now, deep divers, I always say that my intuition has led me to this place where I am right now. To this place where I am right now, enjoying life, deep divers. But sometimes even I'm not sure. I'm like, is it intuition or is it just emotions? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So wonderful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. Plain and simple. Now, intuition emanates from the Latin intuire, which means to contemplate. A lot of us, we all know what intuition feels like. It usually represents and shows itself as this gut feeling we all have, butterflies in our stomach. Our stomach is turning right now. We're like getting this feeling, this vibe about something. The vibe about something, maybe I shouldn't be here. It's time to leave the party right now. And then you go home and a fight broke out there. Thank goodness gracious for that. Your intuition served you well. But deep divers, what happens when you're not sure? It could be you're in a relationship and you're like, is it my intuition speaking right now, telling me about something, or am I just being emotional? Or it could be about your purpose. You might have emotions, wild emotions, even emotions of fear and worry, like, should I do this with my life right now? Is this my emotion or is it my intuition? How do I know which one it is, deep divers? Okay? You might have even strange feelings about the matrix, the world you're living in right now, like, but maybe I'm just being a bit over the top. Maybe it's just emotions, Ralph, or is it my intuition speaking? Deep divers, how to know it's your intuition or just emotions of fear, of worry, of doubt, okay? Listen to this, deep divers. Now, I'm a Pisces. I'm naturally intuitive. And how I know it's intuition is because it's that repetitive voice at the back of my mind saying, Ralph, eat a whole bunch of grapes. They're good for you. 7-day vegan challenge. 7-day vegan challenge. They're full of resveratrols, okay? Anytime you have a repetitive voice that's always there, your intuition is always present. Your emotions are always temporary. What? Slow motion this side. A lot of people have emotions of fear, which is false evidence appearing real. Your intuition is not about illusion, it's about the truth. Your intuition is always about the truth. Emotions will manipulate you into believing the truth. Your emotions will help you paint pictures of grand illusions. It will persuade you, it will try to convince you. Your intuition doesn't have to do that because it's coming from a place of calm knowing. You see, anytime you want to know if you're in your emotions or your intuition, ask yourself this. Am I having rushful feelings right now? Am I in a hurry right now to decide? That's your emotions. Your emotions are always in a hurry because emotion is energy in motion. Your intuition transcends that. It is always present. It is that calm knowing. What? Slow motion this side. So our emotions are like, I believe this, I believe that. Our intuition knows. And I actually started to become even more intuitive when I was meditating a lot every single day, and I'm still doing that. And that's how you grow your intuition. Once again, intuition is linked to discernment, which is the ability to judge well. Now, oh, look at you. You're looking a little bit shaky, baby, because I told you something. Deep divers, if you want to know if it's your emotions or your intuition, if you get triggered, if they trigger you, that's your emotions, okay? Your emotions of fear, of worry, of doubt, of confusion, that's your emotions. Your intuition does not get triggered externally. Your emotions, you are in your emotions when you are triggered externally. When you are triggered internally, when it's coming from the inside, that's always your intuition. So many times, let me give you an example. Your parents can say, actually, I want you to go to college, I want you to study this, or your partner could tell you, hey, I think you should do this, I think you should do that. And then you feel a certain way, you're like, hey, maybe they're right. That's your emotions. Your intuition always knows what's best for you because it's coming from an inner dialogue. It's that inner voice, it's not the external one. What? Slow motion this side. Your intuition is that inner voice, it's not the external one. Now, anytime, deep divers, you wake up and you're in the past or in the future, that's your emotions. That's the emotions of fear. That's not your intuition. Your intuition is always in the here and now, guiding you. Keyword, guiding you. Your intuition is your inner GPS. Oh, baby. It is your inner GPS. So every single day, deep divers, I know I'm in my intuition when I can trust it, when I can trust myself, when I get this feeling of trust. That's my intuition. When you are insecure, full of doubt, that's the emotions. Intuition is always calm, it's cool, it's like, chill, I got this. I already know what's up. Emotions are like, oh my gosh, what's going on? What's going on? It's panic, it's fear, it's confusion, it's worry. Your intuition is always conservative, relaxed, silent, peaceful, knowing. Deep divers, your intuition is your greatest guide. The emotions of fear that a lot of people have, which they confuse for intuition, are their biggest distractions. Okay, so one is a guide, one is a distraction. Now, many times we get a feeling about something and we're not sure. We're not sure, is this my intuition or is it my emotion? Okay, listen to this, deep divers. Your intuition does not have an agenda. your emotions of fear do. Many times when we are caught up in emotion, there is an agenda we have. We have something to gain from it. Your intuition only seeks the truth. Nothing more, nothing less. It has no other agenda than that. Only the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Our emotions are biased. Our intuition is not. What? Slow motion this side. Our emotions are biased. Our intuition is not. A lot of the times we have an emotion that sweeps over our entire body. It sweeps over us, right? We get caught up in the vortex of it. We get sucked into it. We feel a certain way for a short amount of time. Never allow temporary emotions to help you make a permanent decision. Emotions are temporary. They're fleeting. Your intuition is not. I always say this, deep divers. 7-day vegan challenge. Okay, shout out to everybody who's eating a plant-based diet right about now, stuffing their face full of strawberries high in vitamin C. Strawberries have more vitamin C than oranges. I had to throw that in there. Look, a lot of plant-based eaters right now are eating good. A lot of people are eating good. When your eyes are bigger than your belly, that's the emotions. I want seconds, I want thirds, that's the emotions. Because you're having a good time. Look at you go. Right? You're caught up in the moment. In the heat of the moment, that's the emotions. The intuition, once again, is when the heart is bigger than the belly. So it's like, actually, you don't need seconds, you're good. So your intuition is always looking out for you, always looking out for your health, your wealth, your peace of mind. Your emotions don't care, because your emotions, which is the energy in motion, a lot of people have emotions of fear, and that's linked to the ego, which is edging goodness out. What? Slow motion this side. Okay, so our intuition is linked to the heart space. Emotions of fear are linked to the ego. Anytime you have this sudden emotion, right? That's coming from a place of your lower nature. Okay, if that's linked to fear. Anytime you feel fear, sudden fear, sometimes you're watching the news or whatever it is, and you get, oh my gosh, coronavirus, that's emotions. And they know how to get your emotions. They target your emotions, which is linked to fear, the reptilian brainstem. Hello? Your intuition is never afraid. Let me repeat that. Your intuition is never afraid. Let me repeat it one more time. Your intuition is never, ever, ever, ever afraid. So your intuition is not fear-based. So anytime you're in your emotions of fear, that's the ego mindset. That's not your intuition. Once again, if it's coming from the external, if it's coming from the external world, that is usually emotions of fear. If it's coming from the internal world, that is your intuition. If it's your higher nature, intuition. Lower nature, emotions of fear. Emotions of fear. When you are led by your soul, that's your intuition. When you are led by your ego, that's emotions of fear. Many times we have a sense of someone as soon as we meet them. The first feeling you get is the intuition. The emotions of fear emanate from analyzing everything. And analysis is paralysis. That's the ego mind. The ego is always analyzing everything. So If you are stuck right now between choosing, is it the ego, the emotions of fear, or my intuition? Ask yourself this: am I judging everything? Am I analyzing everything? If you are, that is not your intuition. Your intuition does not need to analyze anything or judge anything because it already knows. You can connect with your intuition when you go on the journey within, i.e. meditation, which is when you immerse yourself in the present moment 100%, allowing thoughts to come through you without judgment, allowing emotions to come through you without judgment. It's when you are absorbing yourself into the present moment 100%. You don't have to think about who a person is. You can feel their energy. That's the intuition. That's the gut feeling, which is your second brain. Okay? A lot of the times we get emotional just for a second, right? When something happens. Like, if you win the lottery, you feel good. Yeah, I feel great in that split second, okay? And maybe afterwards. If you just had a beautiful meal, you feel fantastic. You're like, yeah, that tastes so good. I'm ready. That's the emotions. Your intuition is not attached to your pleasure sensations. It is neutral. Let me repeat that. Your intuition is neutral. It's never too high or never too low. It is just in the middle, just balanced. Our emotions are all over the place. Our intuition is always in the same spot because it's that silent voice, quiet voice, still silence that is just kind, gentle, and unassuming. It never wants to impose itself on you. Deep divers, that's how to know it's your intuition, as opposed to your emotions of fear, worry, doubt, etc. The ego, which is the emotions of fear, always want to impose. It always wants to impose itself on you. It's survival. Your intuition does not need to survive, and it does not need to impose an agenda on you. It is only there as your internal GPS guiding you to where you need to be so you can live your best life. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers were just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Deep divers got a question for me? Add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters and the verified Facebook page at Ralph Smart, and the model search is on. If you are a sexy ass model, woo, who can trust their intuition, DM me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Have a beautiful day, Deep Divers, trusting your intuition. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Your intuition, which is your heart space, knows what your mind can only dream of. It already knows it before you think it. It's your intuition. Yes, it is. Peace.